Good morning, it's time to relax. Good morning, good morning. Did you put on your slacks?
Building your online business? Go to Wix.com and set up your store on a single.
Safe travels, Kim and Mike. Mr. Phillips, you gonna sneak in here. I saw you. That's very nice, Beyond. Thank you. This first 5 minutes, we all just say good morning to each other, give each other some hugs, give each other some huggy wuggy goo goos, a couple of high fives, maybe a handshake. If you give a hug, you automatically get one back. Good morning. I'm excited too, Pace. Oh no, wait a minute. The loss is here. What? Sandy, you came to the right place. Did you guys hear Sandy? He needs some good vibes. Send them. Sending them to Sandy. kind of Michael class, Herbie? We talk about mycology almost every day. We're talking more about the research lately, though. What do you want to know? From the start again? We're going to start the 4 agreements again. Good morning. Good morning. I don't feel rainy, but I wanted rainy weather music this morning. It's not rainy here. It's a beautiful sunshiny day for now. But I was feeling piano-y, music-y. They put a little too much rain in the background on this one, but I like piano-y, music-y. You know who's one of my favorite? I wish I could play him, but I bet you they would copyright violation. George Winston. Ah, geez, Sandy. George Winston. Give me one more George Winston fan out there. From the first step after you order LC from our site. Okay, Herbs, we'll get to work on that. Especially because there's no people here. So that's a very, very good reminder from the moderator. George Winston, is anybody interested in who likes George Winston? Let me see if I can get away with just a teeny bit of it real quick. Georgie. He's my favorite piano player of all time. When he plays the piano, it sounds like 2 people playing. I don't know how he does it. You don't recognize the name. Georgie, here we go. We're going to play Pachelbel. That's his best. Where is it? You ready? I hope I don't get violated. This is pretty music, though. It's really pretty. Good morning, everybody. Pachelbel Canon. Variations. Cracks me up because he looks like a lumberjack. Right, D? But was it George? This is very famous, but wait till you hear George play it all the way. Ah, Leroy, this is cute. Good for us then. Listen to that. Oh, D, see? Listen to this guy's piano playing. Goosebumps. Thank you for indulging me this morning. This is beautiful. Another minute. Come on, guys, you have to like this song. Just touch your music today. Oh, Penny, that's pretty. Let's bring back some memories for some people. Let's bring back some memories. Sounds like two pianos to me. It's about 30 seconds left. All right. Thanks for indulging me. Thanks for indulging the old Paparoo. He is my favorite piano player. He has these other albums. That's the very famous Paco Buchanan. He plays it. I've never heard it better. He has these albums that are themed. One's called Summer, and all of his songs are a variation on summer stuff. Summer, winter, fall, and spring. These beautiful albums of his. So, piano playing. What a skill. How do you memorize all those? How do you memorize all of those notes, you guys? That's craziness. Okay, so we're gonna jump real quick. Let's jump into. I want to show you guys this funny I saw this morning, and then we're gonna show you guys something. How do you memorize all those notes? And that's just one song. That's just one song. This guy knows about 8,412 songs. What the heck? There's so much beautiful music out there. I wish we could play more of it. They copyright. We got away with murder, Herbie. Herbs, we got away with murder. Here's our funny for the day. This will be our funny for the day.
Crazy thing about everything is that the 1% run the show, which means that 99% of us can't figure out. All we gotta do is send 2% after them. And you know what we have within the 99%? All the MMA fighters.
Yeah.
We have everyone that knows how to fight. We should change the UFC into one MMA fighter versus one billionaire, and they fight until the billionaire says, sorry, I'll share. The crazy thing about everything is that the 1% run the show, which means that 99% of us can't figure out. All we gotta do is send 2% after them. And you know what we have within the 99%? All the MMA fighters. We have everyone that knows how to fight. We should change the UFC into one MMA fighter versus one billionaire, and they fight until the billionaire says, sorry, I'll share.
Let's go kick some ass. Let's go. Let's go. That's funny. Let's go punch some holes in the side of yachts. Let's go sink some yachts. Okay, that's it. Your yacht's going down, pal. Good morning, everybody. Somebody asked, why is my name Pop Shrooms 696? I don't know. That's the one they gave me when I started YouTube 4 years ago. Okay. There's a lot of us that know Penny personally. Penny the Pulverizer. There's a lot of us that know Penny. Is Nipper Mama here this morning? There she is. Hi, Nippy. Nippy, I need another name for a comfort mushroom to send a comfort mushroom to. So if you could get me that today or tomorrow. Nippy's assigning the comfort mushroom. The one that Sarah had. Sarah has already sent that back. It's on its way. It's coming back through the mail to us. So Sarah's shroom that was at Sarah's house, it's flying back. And as soon as it gets here, it's going out. But the other person that we have that has a shroom at their house right now, one of the comfort shrooms, is Penny. Wait. Penny wrote me the sweetest letter. And sent us some pictures. Do you guys want to see those pictures? Who wants to see those pictures? Penny, I just saw your message about monitor. Yes, no problem. Okay, who wants to see the pictures? A few of Penny Pack's pictures. Penny, I'm waiting for the one with the pulverizer. I'm waiting for the one you were going to put next to your pulverizer. Don't think you're getting away with that. Okay, you guys ready? So Penny wrote me this little letter first. Okay, Penny, don't try to get away without a picture of the pulverizer. Don't even try it. So she wrote me a letter. She said, "Little Miss Honey had me hopping around. She was so interested in all the stuff in my house. She wanted to look at the stars." Wait, might as well show you this. There's Miss Honey looking at the stars. She wanted to hang with the cat. She wanted to hang with the cat, Frankie. Where's Frankie? She wanted to hang out with Frankie. Look at Frankie's looking at that like, if I have this thing sit next to me more than one more minute, I'm going to bite its head off. Okay? She was very interested in my crystal collection. This is very pretty. She was in the crystal. She's almost like Professor Shrooms. She's in the crystal collection. Okay? After chasing her around the house, I realized that I definitely need to clean my house. Penny, you can't use her as a dust mop. No. No using the comfort shrooms as dust mops, please. Okay, they're not Swiffers. I definitely need to come out. This really did make me smile. And thank you for loaning her to me. I needed an uplift in my mood. Love you, Pops. Okay, the Mushy's White Glove Test. I love me some, wait, what's this? Look at that. What do you have over the top of your credenza? Look at you. Look at that. Right next to the crown molding. Look at that. Okay. Let's go through these. This is really cute. What kind of plant is that, Penny? Hey, Penny. Psst, Penny. Psst. What kind of plant is that? Okay, okay. Penny visited the chickens. They're a flower tomato. Okay, it looks like bamboo. Okay, are we getting to know a little something about Penny? Oh, okay. Let's go back. What the heck's going on there, Penny? Okay. All right. She's got chickens all around her. Okay. There she is. She's hanging out with some more Crystal. Checking herself in the mirror. Check this out. Oh, this is the best thing we ever did was send out comfort shrooms. Now we get an eye into your lives. Okay. Those plants in the basement are tomatoes, kids. Okay. Honey's out stargazing. That's a cool telescope. I know it's Ted's. I know that's Ted's. You can't convince me otherwise. 3 years ago, Penny probably bought that for Ted for Christmas. Okay? Ted's looked through it 2 times, and now she has to dust it all the time. Oh, Penny's saying, no, it's mine. That's the kind of thing we give our significant other. No, my brother gave it to me. Okay. I was a bad guess. I was guessing. Okay. How about this one? There's the cat. There's the cat. I love the look on that cat's face. That cat's just like, yeah, whatever. Okay, I thought I brought you comfort. I thought I was the comfort cat. Okay. And who's this, Penny? Is this your son? Would this be Penny's offspring, perhaps? Definitely hanging out. She's got the rosary. Who's that, Penny? That's her son. That's what I figured. What a handsome fella. What a handsome fella. Good job showing that picture there, Pen. Nice work. Penny's hanging out with the goldfish. Honey. Honey's hanging out with the goldfish. Ricky. That's Ricky that passed. Let's say. That's Ricky. That's Penny's little guy, Ricky. They grow up so fast and go away. Thank you, Pen. Now, Honey's hanging out with the goldfish. Honey's learning how to. Thank you for not putting Honey in the goldfish pond. Thank you, and then sending it back. Okay. This is a great picture. I love that picture. Is anybody enjoying? I've got one or two more pictures. One's going to be a big surprise. Who's enjoying a sneak peek into Penny's life? Who's enjoying this? This has been a really neat idea. We're going to get it out to every single one of you guys. You don't all have to show the same stuff, whatever. Show whatever the mushroom wants you to show. Okay? So we saw some Sarah stuff that was so interesting. We found out new stuff about Sarah. Now we're going to learn about Penny. And we have more of these to go out. Excuse me. Niffer Mama will be giving them out shortly. Or assigning the next travel shortly. Okay, let's look at 2 or 3 more pictures of the Penny, of Honey at Penny's. So Penny's got a stash. So Penny, you have a stash. I see that. We sent a stash along with Honey. It wasn't this stash. It was not this stash. So she had a stash of another stash, stashing away, stashing. She has a stash. And then when Honey brought her stash with her, why, they've got double the stash. Okay? In case of emergency. So she's stashing up the stashers, and Honey brought a stash with her. Those look good. They look real good, clean. Okay? Honey's doing some gardening. Honey's doing a little bit of gardening. Okay? Always good to have a stash, Dustin. Here we go. Honey, friend loves honey. Honey's at tea. Oh, that's the box he came in. That's the box she came in. I know, I recognize the white boxes. Give me 5 people. Give me 5 people that recognize the white box. Pops, you're out of line. Okay, it's not about you. Why are you making it about you? Okay? Okay, those pop boxes. Cleanie's never seen one. In a long time, anyways, Pops. Look at that. Honey's cleaning the crystal. Honey's cleaning the crystal. Okay. Oh, that's a good question, Sarah. Sarah said, when's Niffer getting one? Well, everybody's going to get one. If we have 5 of them and they're all floating around out there, we're getting another one out today or tomorrow as soon as I get a name. She's making Honey clean the crystal. There's hiding out in the crystal. This is a great picture. This is a great... What are you doing? Crocheting. Is that crochet or needlepoint? Honey, Penny, is that crochet or needlepoint that you're doing? It's embroidery. It's embroidery. Gosh, that's cute. Look at the colors you're putting in there. You're doing a phenomenal job. I recognize the hoop. My mom always had hoops like this around my house. We always had sewing hoops. That's pretty cool. Now we know what Penny does when the commercials are on. And there she is, you guys. Anybody think Penny's beautiful? Who thinks Penny is gorgeous? I do. I saved it. That's exactly what Penny looks like in person when you see her. She'll pulverize you. Don't let that saintly look. Don't let the saintly look let you believe that she won't pulverize you. Oh, she has your hair. You're right. Penny! Move your finger. Why, D? Why? Tell me why. Okay, you just tell me why, D. Just my hair. Oh, this is a great picture. Penny, I love you. Thank you for sharing everything. Thank you for sharing everything that you shared, Penny. It's not bad at all, Penny. I wouldn't have even noticed if you didn't say something. Okay? And if Derek Anderson didn't make me move my finger. Okay. Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful set of pictures that Penny sent. And thank you for sharing. Thanks for letting us share with you, laugh, and have fun. Thank you, Penny. Give me a couple more people to say thank you to Penny. Okay. There, Mike Barball. Give me a couple more people. Say thank you to Penny for sharing, please. That was outstanding. Outstanding, I tell you. Spores MD. Yeah, that's really cute. Let me go grab something. Spores MD. It's a company that sells spores in Arizona. They've done something that's kind of neat. They did a little bit of research. They went through their databases and stuff. They did some research. And check this out. I'm going to show you guys a chart, okay? Let me show you guys this neat chart. Here are the top 10 psychedelic-related search terms that SporeMD found. Top 10. Now, I'm not exactly sure where they're getting the actual total, the search terms from, but let's just go with what they're saying here. The top 10 psychedelic-related searches right now are DMT, it's number one, by a lot. Then psilocybin. Then what is ketamine? Then shrooms themselves. Then psychedelics. Ketamine therapy. Magic mushrooms. Is ketamine an opioid? Number 9 on the list, psilocybe cubensis. And then finally on the list, the 10th most psychedelic-related search term is microdose. Right, D. Anderson? Let's pump those numbers. Let's pump them past ketamine anyways. But I thought that was interesting. The company, this Spores MD, rates Arizona 14th, because they're in Arizona. They rated Arizona 14th among states with the most interest in psychedelics. There are approximately 1,099 monthly psychedelic-related searches per 1,000 residents. Psychedelic-related, it's looking about 1% of the residents of Arizona are interested enough to do research on these topics. Search. I thought that was interesting. I don't know the other states, but I'm going to find out. All right? I want to know which is the most interested to the least interested. There's got to be whatever list this 14 came from. We'll find it, and we'll know which states have the most to the least interest based off of whatever data they use. Okay? That was kind of interesting. Anybody find that interesting? Pops, I did. Yesterday we were talking about hallucinations and how they're starting to actually be able to MRI and image, hyper image, when our brain is actually going through hallucinations. And using psychedelics as part of the study and part of the process, you can almost predetermine, well, we'll probably be inducing a hallucination in this guy, so let's hook him up to the machines and take pictures of his brain while he does it. Right? So the researchers were doing this study. I'm going to back up just a little bit. Let's remind ourselves of the study. But it's basically they're going to map our brain on psilocybin. The researchers, remember, they conducted a double-blind, randomized, placebo-controlled crossover study. That's about as fair a study as you can do in scientific research right now. It's considered the gold standard for minimizing bias and ensuring robust results. Okay? I love that word, robust. We should use that word more. I grow robust mushrooms. We have a robust community here. Who says robust? That's a good word. The design means that neither the participants nor the researchers knew who received psilocybin or a placebo during each session. And each participant experienced both conditions. He received both the hallucinogenic and he also received the placebo. So they could map both. Okay? They would robustly map both. The study included 24 healthy adults aged 20 to 40 who had no history of psychiatric disorders. Well, where the hell they find them? What? That was half a year just to find the 24 adults, 20 to 40, that didn't have a pre-existing psychiatric disorder. But they found them. Okay? Zesty. Robust and zesty. These participants, that's not true. I was just joking. I don't know how long it took to find them. Maybe 2 years. These participants underwent 2 sessions spaced at least 2 weeks apart. In one session, they received a dose of psilocybin that was equal to 2% of their body weight. 2% of their body weight. And in the other, a placebo. That's kind of interesting the way they did it. Each person, depending on how much they weigh, you're getting dosed based off of that, rather than a small dose for a really big guy and a small dose for a really small lady. That's pretty smart, actually. So they weighed them, and based off of how many kilograms they weighed, they got 0.2 micrograms for every kilogram they weighed. Tree, you get it. Tree thinks like a scientist. Tree's dumb. So for every kilogram of body weight, you got 2 micrograms. How much, what would your dose be? What would your dose be? Remember, a kilogram is about, what? 2.2 pounds? Something like that? Anyways, this is the way they did it. Sounds like you're going to get a pretty good dose. Whoa! Sounds like you're taking off. Okay? Yeah, Herbie, 2.2 pounds. Okay. And let's say you weigh 220 pounds. That means you're getting 2 grams. That's not bad. Okay. During each session, there was a resting state functional MRI that was scanning your brain. They were taken 70 minutes. The MRI imaging was taken 70 minutes after. Oh, I know, Mark. We all know what a kg is, Pops. All right, I'm sorry. So now you're hooked up to the machine. 70 minutes after administration is considered the time point corresponding to the peak effects of psilocybin. They've mapped it out. They figured somewhere around 70 minutes after, boop, they're starting to really take the pictures. Okay? Participants were asked to keep their eyes closed during the scans and to focus on their internal visual experiences. Under the influence of psilocybin, brain regions involved in visual processing showed increased self-inhibition. This means these regions became less responsive to incoming sensory signals, reducing their sensitivity to external stimuli. Essentially, the brain's internal activity took precedence over external sensory input. You zoned out. External sensory input zoned out, and internal continued to zone in. The researchers also found strengthened connections from higher order brain regions, such as the inferior frontal gyrus, to lower order visual areas, such as the early visual areas. This suggests that internal thoughts, memories, and associative processes had a greater influence on visual perception under psilocybin. Memories were coming up. Associative processes coming up. Easier to focus and identify on those while in the state. It led to vivid and complex visual imagery. This enhances the brain reliance on top-down processes for visual perception. The vividness and complexity of the visual imagery reported by participants were strongly correlated with specific patterns of brain connectivity. For example, connections from the inferior frontal gyrus to the fusiform gyrus, and from the fusiform gyrus to the early visual areas were linked to the experience of elementary and complex imagery reflectively. This is fascinating. I can't wait to show you some pictures of the brain. Psychedelics appear to inhibit the primacy of activity in visual areas, making these regions more susceptible to top-down influences from the brain, according to Dr. Stoliker. This aligns with the concept of psychedelics as, wait for this, psychedelics as mind-manifesting substances, enhancing top-down processes. This notion resonates with past research on alpha wave inhibition, suggesting that psychedelics inhibit mechanisms that normally prevent us from seeing visual effects when our eyes are closed. Despite its robust design, here we go, robusting. Despite its robust design, the study has some caveats to consider. The small sample size of 20 participants. 4 were excluded after a while. It limits the generalization of these findings. The study also used a moderate dose of psilocybin, so the effects of higher doses still needs to be analyzed as it's unexplored. Additionally, the study focused on a few specific brain regions in a resting state condition. A broader exploration of brain areas during task-based research could provide a more comprehensive understandings. I'm blown away. This is so great. So far, the research is when you're laying down on a couch, try hooking up your brain and see what's happening when you're actually out there growing mushrooms. Psychedelic science is still developing, and methodological pipeline influences result. Therefore, it's wise to consider these findings as preliminary. Confidence builds when the majority of studies yield similar results. Nevertheless, the study results suggest that psychedelics could be used as tools to explore the brain's intrinsic connectivity and its role in generating conscious experiences versus unconscious. Understanding how psilocybin affects brain connectivity could inform the development of new therapeutic approaches for conditions involving altered perceptions, such as schizophrenia. These mushrooms are going to help people with schizophrenia. They're going to start seeing that that's a hallucination and start being able to see and grow a mind pattern that experiences, I understand that's a hallucination, that's not real. What a blessing. This doctor says, I aim to understand changes across the brain that inform our understanding of associative and sensory processes and how they influence the respective top-down and bottom-up mechanisms in our brain. Understanding these alterations can reveal how specific subjective effects are produced. While this research informs us about psychedelics, it also has the potential to reveal complete new mechanisms about consciousness, unconsciousness, perception, and the conscious experience. Tomorrow I'll show you pictures from this study. Brain imagery will show you what it looks like before the hallucination and as your brain is going under the hallucination, and we'll actually be able to map some of the areas that they were focused on, that they can actually show you some changes. Who wants to see that tomorrow? Give me 5 people. This research that we're doing is real, man. Just like the lag is real. The research that we're out there doing right now is extremely real. So Buddha was hanging out in a tree. Do you guys remember that? What was it called? What was Buddha's tree? The Bodhi tree? Bodhi. Am I pronouncing it correctly? Bodhi tree? Bodhi tree? Bodhi. Bodhi. It's the Bodhi tree. Okay. The Bodhi tree. Bodhi. Right, Saturn? Guy hangs on a tree. Now this is not the fat Buddha that you see. This is the real original Buddha. The fat Buddha that we see is a different Buddha. So Buddha's in a tree, right? I know, Herb. Brought to the rescue. So here he is. What happened to Buddha when he was in the tree? What happened when he became enlightened? Do you remember? You guys look at all you experts on this stuff. The Mahabodhi, the Bodhisattva, that's great. No, Jesus Christ, that's not what he did. Buddha's so holy, he doesn't fart. Okay, so stop it. Don't even go there. When you're as holy as Buddha, you don't fart. So he's in the tree, he gets enlightened. He receives enlightenment. And the legend says he was lit from within, glowed. So here he is, he's in a tree. He's basically on fire. Any shadows of the burning bush that Moses talked to here? Anyways, so we got this guy, he's in a tree, he's on fire, he's enlightened. He's glowing from within. Imagine Buddha in his I'm just going to read this. This is a great little story. Okay? Imagine Buddha in his moment of enlightenment, of being lit from within. I doubt if he even knew he was aglow. In fact, when Buddha rose from under the Bodhi tree, oh, he wasn't in the tree, he was just sitting underneath it. Okay. It is said a monk approached him in utter amazement at his luminosity. And this monk said to him, "Oh, Holy One, what are you? You must be God." Buddha, not thinking of himself as anything but present, answered, "No, not God." And he kept walking. But the dazzled monk perceived, "Then you must be Deva." And Buddha stopped and said, "No, not Deva," and kept walking. Still the monk pursued him. "Then you must be Brahma himself." At this, Buddha simply said, "No." The monk, confused, implored, "Then what are you? Please tell me, what are you?" Buddha could not repress his joy, and he replied, "I am awake." Let me do one more here. Just trust yourself. Then you will know how to live. When Edison was discovering the light bulb, he first engaged in a process of envisioning. He envisioned an unseeable current of energy that could be harnessed and turned into light. Like most of us, the vision came first. Do you get visions? Things that you want to do, accomplish? Projects that you're just, you know, you're going to do and you're going to kill it? I do. I have visions. I had visions of us being where we are today. I have visions of us being bigger tomorrow. I have visions of, this is my real vision at the end of the day, franchises. When things are legal, especially here in Michigan, we'll have franchises when it's legal. When we've been talking already, why do you think some of us already talked to lawyers? Are already looking at what's the processes? What's the licensing? What's the investment costs? The investors are out there. There's people willing to put up $1 million to start a dispensary next door to a guy that already has a dispensary. They're next door to each other. They're trying to outspend each other to get each other's clients. They'll be ready for the next thing when the next thing's ready to go. Am I right? We have to have visions. We have to have places that we're planning on going. Things that we plan on accomplishing. The vision comes first. Once he understood what had come to him, it took Edison quite some time to find the precise material that would work as filament in the bulb itself. None of it's easy. It's going to take time. It's a process. I have to go down this alley. I'll have to go to this dead end. I'll have to knock on that door. I'll have to climb up this ladder. I'll have to dive underneath this partition. I'll have to, there's all kinds of complex maneuvers. But if I do have a vision, I got to work at it. If other guys didn't, we wouldn't even have lights in our homes today. How do you like that? We wouldn't even have lights in our own home. We'd still be sucking kerosene air. Whale oil lamps. God. Edison. Later, when he was asked if he ever was discouraged or if he ever thought he was wasting his time, Edison said, heck no. Discouraged? Wasting my time? Not one thing I've done discouraged me. Not one thing I've done do I consider a waste of time. He learned something important. In the whole process that he was taking to find the correct filament, and the whole time I'm taking to become Pops, I'm learning. He learned. You know what he learned? First and foremost, that's a material you don't use. That piece right there, that won't work as a filament in a light bulb. Next, nope, that won't work. I'll try another material. Nope, that won't work. I'm going to try another one. Nope, that won't work. There's a whole lot of programs that I've had didn't work. So what do I do? Well, that's it. I'm quitting. I'm PTSD and I'm on the couch. Or do I keep looking for the one that works? He learned that there was another material not to be used. The lessons here are very telling and they're transferable, especially to see to how we seek our calling in the world and how we seek love. To be willing to envision what we need is powerful and real. And it's just as crucial in confidence of spirit to know it can work. I know my vision can be reached. Have confidence. Even though we haven't found where we belong or whom we love yet, we will. We'll find the correct filament. We will. The guy that doesn't find the correct filament is what? The guy that stopped looking. Equally as vital is the perseverance in trying to find precisely what will work. Perhaps the most inspiring part of Edison's journey is how he didn't view his many attempts as any type of failure. Certainly not a failure on his part. See, that's what we do too. We blame ourselves. Well, imagine if Edison took it personal. The damn filament didn't like me. It wasn't about failure, and it wasn't about him. It was rather, he understood and we understand that it's all a process of discovery. I don't care if this filament doesn't work. I just care if I'm looking for another one that will. And if I don't, that didn't, I'm going to try another one. I'll try 18 IG pages. I'll try 4 online websites. I'll try, I'm going to keep trying until I find one that works. Click, turn on the light, and I don't ever stop there. I'd have stopped at 3 tubs. I want my light to be even shinier. I think I can find even better filament than the filament I now use. After all of this, we are challenged, both scientist and lover alike, to use what we discover and to live in the light. Let's do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway. Give me a number between 1 and 50. Give me a number between 1 and 50, you little lamps out there. You lit up little enlightened creatures climbing around in the trees. Give me a number between 1 and 50 before you get so hot the tree catches on fire. You lit up Bodhi trees out there. Bodhi trees. You guys are a bunch of Bodhi tree hanger-outer guys. Be lit. Be alive. Don't ever quit. Don't stop now. There's no point in it. Wait till you find the exact right material. You're going to be the greatest scientist that's ever been known, especially in your own life. I still don't see the number. I'm waiting. I still don't see the number. There's Antonio Camacho. Where? I still don't see the number. I'm waiting. You can do it, Mr. Phillips. I don't see the number, anybody. I'm waiting for the number to fly by. It's in the chute, but it's not on the screen. I'm waiting for the number to fly by. I haven't seen it yet, but I'll give a bet that it's coming soon. Or pops a balloon. Where is it? I just saw it go by, but I'm not gonna give it to that gentleman, not today. I'm gonna do another one. I'm starting over. Start over. Somebody just had the number, but I literally sent them 2 things last week. So I'm not gonna be able to do that this week. I wanna send it to somebody else. Go. Give me a number between 1 and 50. Go. So reset, complete reset. Reset. Here we go. Let me give it to somebody that hasn't won anything in a little while, I hope. Pops has a mind like a steel trap. I can remember this stuff. Okay? There it is. Matt, you're looking good for a 38. Matt, I haven't sent Matt anything in quite a while. Matt, 38's looking good. Matt, you ready for this, man? I'm going to offer you something. Okay? I'm going to offer you something, many, Matt. Matt. Which of these 2 weigh more? Which of these 2 weigh more? This one? Top or bottom? Which one weighs more, Matt? Top or bottom? Matt's saying the bottom. Matt, the bottom's 4.4 grams. The top is 4.7 grams. Matt, I'm sorry you weren't quite right, but I'm going to send you the 4.4 anyways. Okay? I'm going to send you the 4.4. Going to Matt. Let's do one more. Let's give away the 4.7 to somebody not named Matt. Okay? Let's give away the 4.7. All right? Oh, yeah. Pops had it all measured out. Give me another number between 1 and 50. Give me another number between 1 and 50. Go. Go. There it is. Satter Wolf. Kill the game. Satter Wolf said it's a 14. Sure enough, it's a 14. Boom, biddy diddy. Boom. Satter Wolf, you're going to get the 4.7. Okay? Satter Wolf. Let me write this down before I forget. Satter gets the 4.7. Matt gets the 4.4. All right, why are you guys looking at me like that? Why is everybody looking at me like that? What's going on? Why are you guys looking at me like that? Because you want to do one more? Is that why you guys are looking at me like that? What's going on? I feel like you guys are staring at me like, well, let's do it then. Go. Give me a number. Between 1 and 50, stop staring at me. Okay? Stop staring at me. Just say a number. Give me a number between 1 and 50. Wait a minute. Cleany, congratulations. I had a feeling you were going to win soon. Cleany said 42, and by golly, by 42, it's a 42. So stop staring at me. Cleany, we're going to send you the 4.1. You're getting the 4.1. Okay, Cleany? Congratulations. Why are you staring at me? I love you guys so much. You let me get away with murder here, I tell you. Murder! Okay? You guys go have... I love Cleany. I love me some... I've played that, man, that guy. I'll tell you what. He's nothing on a wrist rocket with these... So he can't shoot a slingshot worth a darn. Would you guys go have a great day. Have a great day. I will see you guys here. Same much time, same much channel. Let's be in love. Let's laugh. Let's learn. Let's love. Let's follow the 4 agreements. Number 1, be impeccable. Number 2, don't make assumptions. Number 3, don't take things personally. Number 4, please do your best. Oh, and the key word here, keyword, practice. Let's get out of here and go to practice. Okay, gym is over. Have a great day, you guys. I love you. Thank you for letting me do all the things you let me do and make it feel so fun. Thank you, Dustin and Mike Barball and Cleany and Herbie and Satter and Nippy and Cleany and Shiny and Satter and Justin and Billy D and Satter and Justin and Mike Barball and Dustin and Penny Pack. Penny, it's bummer. It's time to go. Pacey and Shiny and Charlie and Marky and Pace and one Doodle MG and Michael Allen and Christopher Larson. Hello, Chris. Cat Meowzilla. B. Hendricks, he's doing what I do. Clean Girl, Benny Ben, hi Ben, Niffy, Saturn, Ishmael Barraza, Villegas, I know him. Herbie, Mr. Phillips, RX, there he is. Mark Zamron, Penny, Billy D, Cleany, Mike, D. Anderson, Niffy, Justin, he's an okay med, Rosie. Pacers, Jesus Christ in Australia. Tree Stomping, Saga and R&R, and Jesus Christ and Tiff. Say hello to Michael. Mike Patterson, hello Mikey. Giga Joe, yeah, up an Exception. Have a great day, Exception. Vegas, get on the elevator with me. Dude on Wazzy. Waz, would you stop wearing the hairstyle Penny wears? Laura, have a divine day. Mike, Herbie, Shiny, Giga, why not? Jonathan K, I always yell at the end. Joe D's, Matt, Duty, Justin, Duty, Popsy, PC, practicing, out.